Godolphin Lifetime Care has a beautiful new home, but they're still doing the same fantastic work. Over the years, so many former track stars have been rehomed and gone on to great new careers, and there's around 10 of them here at the moment, including Comicas, who was such a star for Charlie Appleby at Maidan. Godolphin Lifetime Care is now based in Newmarket, with access to some stunning paddocks and riding facilities. When the horses arrive, they spend 6 months in the field under the care of Geraldine, who is in charge of helping them begin to wind down from the rigours of training. It's there that we find 2018 Group 2 Godolphin Mile winner Heavy Metal, who is making the most of his acres of grass, in company with his buddy King's Command, a Group 3 winner in France for Charlie Appleby. Retired in 2020, sprinter Comicas is ahead of Heavy Metal in the retraining process and is already showing promise under regular rider Tara Murphy. Silla explains more.
He is in his raw stages, so he's just starting a bit of ridden work, but he's doing really good. He's so genuine, kind, honest. I could see him going to do any kind of career really, although obviously because he's just starting we haven't done any pole work yet, but I cannot imagine that it would faze him. Generally, most of them will pop a pole. If they've had injuries where I wouldn't want them to go on and compete, even though the seems to have taken to it fine. We've got 2 full-time staff that ride, and then Tara comes in and does quite a bit of the dressage work for us, and you know, often starts them off jumping.
So how far away is he, do you think, from getting a new home, from what you can see today?
From what I would say, 6 to 8 weeks, you'd be happy with him, because right from the start he's not put a foot wrong. And of course they're all individuals and they are all different. I just know that he's not quirky, he's not got any badness in him at all, where he, you know, some of them that are a little bit sharp need a little bit longer.
The Godolphin Lifetime Care team have rehomed hundreds of horses over the years, but Silla admits to having a favourite, the 6-year-old African Jazz, a winner at Kempton back in 2018.
It's got to be African Jazz. It's got to be. I see massive potential in him. You don't know where he'll go or where he'll end up. You know, I think he's got a big future with Tara. Huge.
He's already jumping pretty
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know when we started with him, if I go right back to we used to loose jump them in the indoor school, he'd be the one that I'd said wouldn't have been that good until Tara came and started riding him. But like loose to jump on his own, he didn't have any confidence at all. He needed, you know, Tara's input to give him that confidence.
While Godolphin Lifetime Care aims to find homes for all of their horses, some of those homes mean staying put. Permanent residents at the Newmarket base include 2 Dubai World Cup winners, 14-year-olds Prince Bishop and African Story. They enjoyed a good rivalry on the track, but are now best friends off it. Sharing their paddock are a couple of Ascot Gold Cup winners, Papineau, the old man of the place at nearly 22, and Colour Vision, a sprightly 13. Godolphin Lifetime Care comes under the wider umbrella of the International Federation for the Aftercare of Racehorses. Diana Cooper tells us more.
IFA is now it's just about to finish its 5th year. In that time, we've grown a lot of the knowledge around the world in the racing industry of aftercare about thoroughbreds, what horses can do when they've retired from their wonderful, illustrious and not so illustrious racing careers. It's for all horses. They're bred for racing. They deserve to have a life after that.
From Newmarket to Dubai to the world, Godolphin horses are in good hands throughout their lives.